This is the Allegria farm in Stellenbosch. Please note that both the sale of the subject property may well be a zero-rated transaction for VAT purposes, as a going concern and income-earning activity. The subject property is found approximately 10 kilometers south of Stellenbosch on the Polkadraai road, with breathtaking northeastern views over the Stellenbosch and surrounds. The main enterprise of the subject property is the Mangwenani Spa. Please see mangwenani.co.za. There is also a half-hectare of high-quality Shiraz on some of the finest terroir in South Africa. The subject property is surrounded by some of the finest winemaking terroir in the country. Wineries with globally recognized brands such as Jordan, De Toren, Raad's Family Wine, Saxenberg, Zevenwacht, Asara, De Morgenson and Mildersbosch are adjacent to the subject property, or within a kilometer or two. The total property size is 1.99 hectares on one title deed. The property is currently under a rental agreement to the Mangwenani Group on a month-to-month basis. The lease renewal negotiations ongoing for 75,000 Rand a month plus VAT. The property is, to our mind, very suitable for the semi-grader or expat who chooses to live a high-quality life in the Cape Winelands, alternatively a guest house, or the continuation of the use of the subject property as a site for a health spa. The buildings or guest house utilized by Mangwenani are 495 square meters in good condition with a balcony and a viewing deck. The spa facility utilized by the company is 512 square meters in good condition, also with a large swimming pool. There is also a store and guardhouse. Property rates and taxes are approximately 1,400 Rand a month. The history, culture, natural beauty, sport, education and wine has made the name Stellenbosch resonate around the globe as one of South Africa's premier tourist wine, business and education attractions. Stellenbosch is situated approximately 50 kilometers or 31 miles east of Cape Town, accessible along the N1 and N2 highways. It is the second oldest permanent settlement in the country after Cape Town. Stellenbosch has a total population of about 160,000 residents, excluding students. It is situated on the banks of the Eerste River, as it was so named as the first river that was found when the founder left Cape Town. The town grew so quickly that it became an independent local authority in 1682. After its establishment, Stellenbosch was quickly identified as an area in which to settle with great potential for agriculture. The surrounding areas proved rich in soil and correct climate for producing vegetables. Stellenbosch to this day remains world-renowned for the quality of its wines, with the vine being by far the region's most prominent agricultural feature. The first school had been opened in 1683, but education in the town began in earnest in 1859 with the opening of the seminary for the Dutch Reformed Church. Rhenish Girls High School, established in 1860, is the oldest school for girls in South Africa. A gymnasium, known as Het Stellenbosch Gymnasium, was established in 1866. In 1874, some of the higher classes became Victoria College, and then in 1918, the University of Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch University has become one of South Africa's leading, with 29,000 students. Stellenbosch is also home to some of the finest public schools in the country, such as Bloemhof Girls High School, Rhenish Girls High School, Paul Roos Gymnasium, and Hoërskool Stellenbosch, and multiple fine public primary schools. The Stellenbosch, Paarl and Franschhoek valleys from the Cape Winelands, the larger of the two main wine-growing regions in South Africa. The South African wine industry produces about 1 billion litres of wine annually. Stellenbosch is also the primary location for viticulture and viticultural research in South Africa. The region has a Mediterranean climate with hot dry summers and cool wet winters. Lying at the foot of the Cape Fold mountain range, which provides soil favorable to viticulture, grapes grown in this area are mainly used for wine production as opposed to table grapes. The region possesses a wide range of soils, from light sandy soils to decomposed granite. The Stellenbosch American Express wine route is a world-renowned tourist attraction. It is fair to say that the South African wines, and more specifically wines from Stellenbosch wine area region, enjoy a global prominence, and that South Africa is no longer known for bulk wine exports, but is now putting down premium world-class wines on tables globally. This property will be auctioned off on Thursday, the 5th of September at Summer Place at 12 noon. For more information about the auction and properties on sale, please download the new High Street Auctions app for Android and iOS Apple from the website or our social media platforms.